not sure. I didn't receive any information on it. I'm not sure. I hope so. I hope I make it to the Senior Bowl.
Were you counting the yards that whole game, waiting for the mark?
No, I wasn't counting the yards, but once we started getting close to the record, people were keeping me informed, and I was just trying to do the best I could with the O-line to get the yards needed to break the record.
Montel, what has to happen for you guys to win this game?
We have to play good defense, and we have to execute on offense and make the plays, or when the plays are there to be made. And can't have any turnovers. We just have to play sound football.
How has this season been for you? I mean, you transferred, and you were injured early on. Overall, how has this experience been at Temple?
It's been a great experience here at Temple. A lot of good teammates, a lot of good coaches, just being able to work with some great coaches. And it's been a great experience, even though it hasn't ended up the way we wanted it to. We're trying to finish out the season strong.
Well, what has Steve told you guys about this game? Because it's pretty clear. I mean, if you win, you put yourself in a pretty decent chance to go to a bowl game. If you lose, you don't. I mean, is there much more than the coaches really need to say to you guys about what's at stake Friday?
Yeah, it's not much to be said, knowing that we win the game, we have a chance to go to the bowl game. And that was our goal at the beginning of the year, to make it to a bowl game. Knowing that we have our goals still here for the last game is just big for us, and we know we have to come out. We know it's not going to be easy. They're a good football team, so we're just working this hard. We have a short week, so we're just doing what we can to be ready for Friday.
You had said that early in the game on Saturday you were kind of a little tentative because you were coming off an injury, and then things really took off for you. Is there a point as a player in the game where you just stop thinking about that and kind of instincts and the adrenaline take over for you?
Yeah, especially for me, when I feel like I'm not performing the way I need to, kind of thinking too much, I just try to relax and let things just take over for themselves.
What was going through your head when Matt Brown went down and you had to step up?
I hate to see anyone go down, especially Matt Brown, he's one of my best friends. But just knowing that he's always there on the sideline, still high energy, motivating, it kept me going. So I just knew I had to step up.
What's he saying to you as all this is going on?
As I keep scoring, coming to the sideline, he was like, "Come on, Shorty, just keep going, get one more." When I was at like 150, he was like, "You got to get 200." When I was at 200, he was like, "You got to get 300." Just encouraged me to keep getting more. So.
Does he call you Shorty?
Yeah, he calls me Shorty.
Montel, how frustrating has it been that you and Matt haven't really been on the field together very much this year? I mean, that was kind of the plan going in, and it hasn't worked out that way.
Yeah, it's been real frustrating. We've been injured at different times. We have talks about it all the time, saying it'll be hard to defend both of us in the game at the same time. It just never happens. It's frustrating, but we still have a goal to win and make it to the next level. So.
You had some really memorable performances when you were at Boston College. Where does Saturday rank up with what you've accomplished in your career?
I would have to say it's number one. The best performance I ever had on the field. 7 touchdowns. I didn't think it can get any better than 5 touchdowns. Being able to score 7 touchdowns, get a win, break a lot of records, celebrate with my teams, that's just a great memory I'm going to remember forever.
What are some new goals you've set for yourself now?
New goals, I'll have to say, finish out the season strong and train for the draft and get drafted at a reasonable round.
What kind of, I mean, obviously there's still a game left to play, but when you look at guys like Jamie Gilmore and any other backs that are in the, in the program right now, do you and Matt kind of like keep an eye over those guys and say, hey, I mean, after this year, we're gone? I mean, do those guys come to you for advice? Do you see anything from them that's kind of preparing them for that next level to take over when you guys are gone?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely have some young players at all the positions, and especially at running back. We have Jamie Gilmore, Avery, and we also have Kenny Harper, all great running backs. And we just try to give them tips and pointers because we know they're going to be taking over next year. We want to see Temple keep going on the rise and do big things.
After you guys lost to Cincinnati and then it was revealed you wouldn't play a 12th game, you weren't going to be able to get eligible to play in a bowl game, but did you guys know there was still, an opportunity for you guys to play in a postseason game?
Coach Adazio kind of kept us in tune, telling us if we didn't get the game, it was still a possibility to make it to a bowl game, just so that our confidence would still be up and we still have something to fight for. So in the locker room right now, we know we can have an opportunity to make it to a bowl game, so we're going to bring everything we can to Syracuse.
Any other questions? Thank you all.